Hey folks, you may not have heard this story because it happened right here in Nova Scotia. It happened in a place known as the Annapolis Valley. Beautiful spot, wonderful place, especially in the fall. All the vegetables and all the fruits and all the festivals. It's a great spot. Come visit. First chance you get, it'll be awesome, I promise. However, this news isn't necessarily awesome to me. This news is about a church. That church, they're chafing at these restrictions that we have in our province, and they're done with it. And they've decided that they're going to meet in person for worship. Now, they did it last weekend, and last weekend the RCMP showed up and they gave them a warning. Not supposed to do this. Everybody went away happy. This weekend that just went by, they got together again. This time the RCMP didn't give them a warning. This time the RCMP fined them. All the fines together, somewhere north of $70,000. The church was fined 11 something, and each congregant, and there were 26 of them, 26 individuals received fines of $2,400, $2,500 apiece. North of $70,000. Now, my suspicion is they'll fight these charges. They'll fight the charges, they'll fight the fines. They'll claim that it's an infringement upon their rights and freedoms, and therefore the charges are unlawful and the fines are unlawful. To do that, they'll hire lawyers. They'll get some lawyers together, they'll pay lawyers, and they will take this as far as their pockets will allow them to take it, or until they get the result they're looking for. Maybe you'll see this in court all the way to the Supreme Court of Nova Scotia. Maybe they'll take it all the way to the Supreme Court of Canada. It'll be up to them. If you've watched this channel at all, you know how I feel about this. You know that I don't consider these restrictions to be an infringement upon our rights, that we can gather together and worship in many, many ways, and we can gather together to exercise our faith in many, many, many ways. But what I really want to mention today is this. And this is maybe this is going out to those churches, those congregations who are thinking about doing something like this. They're thinking about, you know what, we're going to make a stand too. We're going to get together, we're going to gather together and worship, and we are going to, we're going to fight the good fight. Right? We're going to fight authority. All of a sudden, John Cougar Mellencamp's popping in my brain. We're going to fight authority. Okay. You go ahead and fight authority. I'm okay with you exercising your right to voice your opinions and to voice your concerns and to fight for what you think is right. I'm okay with that. So go get a lawyer or lawyers, a team of lawyers. Get a gaggle of lawyers. Get a whole bunch of lawyers and have them start the paperwork. Go ahead, sue the province, sue the country, sue the municipality, sue whoever you like, and sue all the way through to the Supreme Court of Canada if you like. You can spend all the money you like doing that kind of thing. Go ahead. That's fine. That's completely up to you. Again, it's your money. You do what you like with it. But I want you to consider one thing. If you have all that money in your pockets, in your coffers, in your bank account, if you have all of that money at your disposal, that you are able to pay fines, pay lawyers, pay all the fees that come with doing this kind of thing, you also have all that money at your disposal to make your communities better places. Now, going to court, that's all about you. That's all about your freedoms, your rights. That's all about making sure that you can do the things that you want to do. Investing that money in the community around you. Investing that money in food banks, after-school programs, lunch and breakfast programs, women's shelters, low-income housing. Investing that money in youth programming, sports initiatives, investing that money in homeless shelters and to help people grow and to help raise them up out of where they are. That's about them. Who again does Jesus tell us to worry about? May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you. May you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. And I pray that we will always be aware of Jesus' call into our lives to look after the people around us. The widows, the orphans, the sick, the dying, the prisoners, the vulnerable. Amen.